Good morning, Never Neverland. We're going to go over my last pull on the tarot cards. I asked the Oracle what I need, what Mother Earth needs, and what humankind needs, and then I asked the tarot how we could best go about doing that. Now, for myself, I pulled Flow, which is pretty well self-explanatory. But we're going to read it anyway. Flow. The essence. There is a natural movement of events in the world. You can see it in the phenomena such as the tide, the ebb and flow of oceans and rivers that rise up from the earth, then flow to the sea. The symbol of flow represents the effortless and natural movement towards a certain destination. It signifies an ability to gracefully move around obstacles and reminds you of the sense of allowing. The invitation. When flow comes to visit, it is a sign that your intentions have been in motion. Now is the time to allow nature to run its course. You are being called to effortless movements and the path of least resistance. It is like being within music, flowing with partnership. Think of the artist who creates without guile or craft, calling creativity up from the soul and bringing it to life without effort. You are called to be like a river, knowing the fulfillment of destiny is assured. Enjoy the ride. The medicine. Don't try to push yourself against the river or swim upstream right now. You can trust that when the time is right, your dreams will begin to take shape, and you will be invited to dance with destiny. Right now, however, you must relax. This is not the time to bang on doors that refuse to open. Whatever obstacle is in front of you right now, trust this is for the highest good. It is an opportunity to regroup and reconsider your choices. And you must trust that your intentions will take form in good time. Consider this time a gift. Now, the best way I can do that, according to my pool, is with the Knight of Cups. That is a classic romantic, a passionate soul, artistic tendencies, creativity, wearing your heart on your sleeve, seeking connection, being in love with the idea of love, and chivalry. The classic romantic invites you to step into the world of roses, bubble baths, and champagne, and is fully devoted to you for today, and maybe for every day. This card heralds romance and embodies the graceful movement of a slow dance. Enjoy this flirtation and be present to connect. The knight is intuitive and totally in touch with his emotions. As such, he knows what he wants, and he has no problem wearing his heart on his sleeve. This card often signifies someone who is in love with the idea of love itself, and sometimes this comes bundled with unrealistic expectations. Are you ready to be swept off your feet and allow deep honesty and vulnerability to flow freely in your life? Do you believe in this type of true love? Get ready to take inspiration and run with it. Make art, music, and love, and it a veritable masterpiece of life. And the affirmation is, I am in touch with my emotions. So, in short, I need to trust my magic, relax, and rest. And the best way I can do that is passionately loving myself in all the ways that I can. Now, for Mother Earth, I drew the hummingbird. And while I'm pulling that open, one of the things I can trust is that the magic that I've put out, the requests that I've put out, like starting my GoFundMe for my house that my father sold out from under me to a shady landlord who promised I could purchase it and then denied me when I was able to buy. I had the money, I was qualified through a lender, and he flat told that lender, no, he's not selling. Well, I got that screenshot and I went and filed a lawsuit for a breach of contract. So part of what that card is telling me is to trust that somehow I'm going to have the money again to purchase within the 3 months that I have to purchase, because that's going to be our new contract. See, and I don't believe the landlord would have agreed to re-sign a contract had he not been moving in a shady manner to start with. So he agreed to sign a new contract, and I have to trust that it's all going to work out, and I have to love myself while I do that. Now, for Mother Earth, what she needs, what we need, what God needs in the hummingbird is the essence of, despite being so little, hummingbirds are great journeyers, migrating between North and Central or South America to feed from the summer nectar. The gentle creature can be fiercely territorial to protect its home. Hummingbirds teach us to be gentle to ourselves and protect our personal space. Hummingbird invites you to embark on your own epic quest. Bypass the dung pile of old pains and hurts. Head for the flowers and learn to trust the calling you hear ever so softly. The invitation. The buzzing you feel is the sound of your hummingbird wings preparing you to say yes to a new adventure. This is not the time to linger on what has gone wrong, but to trust in the rightness of the moment and take hold. Trust that success is assured, even if you must face tests and challenges to reach your destination. Know that all will be well, because the all is in the small. The medicine. The mighty being comes to teach you stillness in motion and to trust your inner knowing that the sweetest nectar is assured. Failing to act when the moment is right can spoil your journey. If you feel safety, comfort, or day-to-day survival are more important than saying yes to the invitation to explore the unknown, you will have to work much harder to achieve what is being offered to you freely now. Still your mind, even in the midst of your very hectic schedule, and heed the gentle voice that calls you to test new wings. So basically, what we need there, what Mother Earth needs, is for us to protect our space, and that's this planet. That's our solar system, that's our cosmos. Mother Earth needs protection and trust in success, which goes back to my reading about trusting that the things will work out. The best way that we can go about helping make that happen in our own little ways is with the Four of Pentacles. And that's stability, savings, success, generosity, accepting your worth, being in flow with the universe, feelings of gratitude, and helping others in times of need. You're building your life coin by coin. You've reached a moment of stability. Getting here signifies an interval where you can rest, reevaluate, and take stock. Likely you are being reminded to double-check those foundations and to save some money for a rainy day. How do you feel about your finances? Finances can mean your stockpile of food as well. Finances are resources, so anything that can be construed as a resource can be construed as finances. Continue towards your goal without over-focusing on your possessions, and let go of any jealousy derived from another person's position in life. Negative feelings around abundance will breed energy blockages big enough to hold back even the most magical of trajectories. The tighter you try to hold on to things, the more you block yourself from stepping into the flow of wealth and happiness. If a scarcity mindset is haunting your actions, ask yourself if you are looking down on others based on how much money they have or don't have. Actively save and give in the world, and focus on feeling excited and expansive. And the affirmation on that is, I live an abundant life and I have more than I need. So what that shortens to is Be charitable. Be charitable to Mother Earth. Make sure you have enough within your own. But if you do, then give. Give what you can, where you can. Whether that's energetically or your time, that again can be construed as many things. And what humankind needs, and it's funny, this reading is funny, and you're welcome to go back and look at the short that I recorded of me pulling these cards if you want confirmation as to this is the pull that I got. But it's the giveaway is what humankind needs. And that, in short, is going to be giving. Give love, gratitude, or resources. But we're going to read it anyway. The essence of the giveaway is the gift you offer to life without attachment, without expecting anything back. You can only give what is truly yours. A smile, a nod of encouragement, a gentle touch, and a kind word. This is not giving to others what you no longer want, like with the sweater that no longer fits, but gifting that which is most precious, your authentic love and genuine feelings. The invitation. Make a list of 10 people and things for which you are grateful. Connect with the feeling of gratitude. The giveaway comes to ask you to feel the same gratitude without needing anything or anyone to inspire it, and to share this gratitude with those you meet. As you offer thanks, your heart opens and you start realizing how much life has given you. You heal your feelings of scarcity. Again, this is what I just read about what Mother Earth needs. You heal your feelings of scarcity and open yourself to the abundance that surrounds you. The giveaway invites you to be in the flow of life as you give freely and receive freely. The medicine. It is difficult for you to set limits on how much of yourself to give. If you give more than is healthy, then you will not be able to give for long. You'll feel resentful with your partner, associates, or others, or you'll feel like the world owes you something in return. Notice if you give for any reason other than pure generosity. Are you trying to be liked, accepted? Are you hoping to heal an old personal wound? Start giving to yourself first and foremost. Offer yourself the care, the love, the time, and the acceptance that you are longing for. Once you experience plenty, then you can truly give to others. And the card I pulled that was I asked how best can humankind go about doing that is the Three of Pentacles. I love pulling tarot. It's the answer. We have all the answers. We like to pretend we don't, but we really do. The Three of Pentacles represents cooperation, community, teaching and learning, sharing and listening, teamwork. There is no limit what you can manifest together. Working with others gives us the opportunity to learn from one another and to blend energies to create something totally new. Look for conscious collaborators as mentors, apprentices, or both. Co-creating together for the good of the whole is powerful magic, and this teamwork and community card calls you forth to add your unique essence to the bigger picture. Children can be both mentors and students. They're some of the best. Their minds are open enough to accept the learning, and they haven't gone through life enough to have the mind to want to shield their thoughts, want to shield their words. They haven't blocked their throat chakra yet, so they ask the right questions and they say the right answers because they're speaking from their heart, from their guts. There is no filter. So I have always tried to deal with the fact that I'm going to be an adult or I'm going to be older than others, and I need to be able to listen to them just as much as I'd like to be listened to. I don't know if I have any other words to put there. I think you'll get the concept. Remember that your relationships are the base of your well-being. If you are having trouble with others, seek to align goals in order to cultivate peaceful unions. Mutually beneficial relationships place equal importance on each person's novel wisdom and way of being in the world, regardless of the relational hierarchy. What was I just saying? Everyone has something uniquely enhancing to bring to the table. When life paths are entwined, strive to create harmonic states as you weave your way in and out of one another's days. Welcome people into your heart and open doors of possibility that didn't exist before. Step into the vibration of conscious collaboration. Now, the affirmation card that I pulled states, I am a star wizard. I am blazing hot and bright as fuck. And on the back is, I guess, it's not really a meditation, but it's something you can sit with and meditate on. You can think about it. Per cubic centimeter, mitochondria that fill the cells of the human body produce about 10,000 times more light than the surface of the sun. We are 10,000 times more efficient at releasing that light than the sun is at producing that light energy. You are light energy. You are a star. So much of our reality is spent focusing outside of our light essence, on the ideas, beliefs, and thoughts, the patterns of the egoic world, preventing us from aligning our state of awareness and being with our light. When we spend the time in this state of light energy, we have the ability and capacity to shift our reality. It is a state of manifestation allowed by our willingness to receive. Let go of the mental constructs and beliefs for a moment and shine. Learn to trust that state of being. So if we are working together as a community and doing all those wonderful things that I just went over as the tarot, I don't believe that manifesting this will be too difficult. I'll see y'all in the next video. Blessed be.